trying to prescribe old remedies, and we've discussed that here before, to new problems. That this issue of dialogue is not the first time we're hearing dialogue, and it's always Raila Odinga calling for dialogue.
Yeah.
And
because
we've seen that
the
over the years.
more than
yes, the formation of government of national unity. This time, the agitation is about accountability. If we go back to that, because what in essence we're saying is that ODM is seeking to insulate the president and his ruling coalition from the accountability that's being demanded for by those in the streets.
No. ODM is not trying to insulate anybody. ODM is trying to insulate Kenya from the anarchy and chaos which is going to happen. But I would like to also to remind us that, you know, when you are going to protest, you need to pay attention to Section 5 of the Public Order Act, the Amendment Act of 2019, which says that any person intending to convene a public meeting or procession shall notify the regulating officer of intent at least 3 days, but not more than 14 days before the proposed date of the public meeting. So it is in the law for us to notify the police. You need to carry yourself out in a manner which is not going to breach peace. You're not going to destroy properties.
Where you've read, is there a requirement for a leader?
For
a leader.
You know, this is what people, Kenya is a country of laws, rules, and regulations. When you try to have an amorphous body and hydra, headless, tailless, faceless, you cannot even understand it starts where and ends where. This is where we get to anarchy, because when I come to your studio here, I have to recognize you as the host. When I come, sometimes you hear we differ with the Kiruga Thuku, because he tries to even shut down the host. And I say that now there is no order here. Can we please have some structure? This is how our country should be led. We must have order, the head and the tail, who is the boss and who is not the boss, who tells me to please slow down, shut down, and I shut down. That's how normal societies are led. But when you have young people are saying that, and you have Gen Z, Njeri here saying that, you are elected to be opposition. Nobody gets elected to be an opposition. How we all want to be leading this country. We just happen that we didn't make it as the number one, as in politics. And nobody says that, in fact, minority and majority. There's no opposition in this structure we have now. So I would like to encourage Wakina Njeri to realize that opposition, si hata munya ni binadamu. Ajaribu hapo aone. We have now left it vacant. In fact, it's now more valuable to be opposition leader, because Raila, who you say is dominating the opposition for so long, has left it for you now. Can you please?
He has joined government.
No, he has not. He has not joined any party. He has just left opposition for you, because what is happening now is also because of Raila said, "I'm going to take a back seat." You have said, when Raila was doing these maandamanos last year, he was leading us into the maandamanos. I think you need to remember there's one headline that, can we call for all sanity? Everybody was demanding in the media that sanity must be
prevail.
Yes, must prevail. What is this chaos we are seeing? But now when the country is burning, we are facing I think a month or so of protest. Nobody seems to be interested in sanity. We say, why is this change?
Okay.
Yeah, we want all to be consistent. Let the politicians be consistent. Let the media be consistent.
Are the politicians being consistent? That's a question.
We are very consistent. You see, we did a dialogue in 2013. We are going to do it now. We're very consistent.
Last week there was no dialogue when Raila showed up in Kware. Now this week is saying, okay.
No, like I said, Raila is very consultative. Raila would listen to Fred and say that, oh, Fred, Baba, unajua hii kitu unajaribu kusema kwamba kuna dialogue, it has to happen. And that's what he did. He basically listened to some of us.
Njeri, from where you sit, do you agree with the